Here we go! Welcome to the Nintendo Power Zone, guys. It's your boy NyceOne, and we are back with a brand new unboxing video. And I am so excited because what we have here today is the second figure from the An Afternoon with Eevee and Friends line, and this one is Vaporeon. Super excited. Now I am a little bummed because I got a little story to tell real quick. So I had ordered this figure from PokemonCenter.com. It was supposed to be here Friday, which was Friday the 13th. But apparently that was my unlucky day because there was some kind of delay, and I'm not going to be getting my figure until Tuesday the 17th, which totally sucks. But apparently this is a shared exclusive with GameStop, and lucky for me, my local GameStop had a few, so I picked one up and I'm ready to unbox it for you guys. But before we do that, let's take a look at the box from a few different angles. Alright guys, so here it is. We have the side of the box, and this is where we get our first description. Enjoy an afternoon with Eevee and friends. Each month, join Eevee and its evolutions as they explore the world. Alright guys, here's the bottom of the box where we have our character profile. Let's go ahead and read that real quick. A waterfall leap for Vaporeon. Vaporeon is ready to make a splash as it leaps from waterfall to pool. Catch your own bit of the wave with an Afternoon with Eevee and Friends figure by Funko and Pokemon Center. While you can, they won't last long. And guys, by now you should know that statement to be true. These figures do sell out. The Eevee is already sold out on PokemonCenter.com, and this one will most likely sell out as well, but it's still available currently on PokemonCenter.com, and it is a shared exclusive with GameStop, so you should be able to find one at your local GameStop, but don't hesitate. Go ahead and pick this up if you want it. Alright guys, we've gotten Vaporeon outside of the box, and oh my goodness, look at it, because goodness gracious guys, this one is a lot bigger than the Eevee that was released last month. I love the size of this. I am totally okay with the Eevee being that small now that I've seen this Vaporeon and the size that it brings. It's like double the size of the Eevee figure. Now the base isn't quite as wide, but check out the base on this figure. It's a little waterfall with a little mountain, and then there's a little pool of water. I'm just so ecstatic. There's even shading in the water to make it look like there are waves. I love this figure. This figure is so good. Funko, you win. This is it. You have proven to me beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have some amazing sculptors, because guys, look at the sculpt work on this thing. This Vaporeon is by far my favorite Pokemon figure I have ever had across any toy line. Funko has nailed Vaporeon to a T, and I just don't know how much more excited I could be about the rest of this line. Jolteon, however, is my favorite evolution, so I cannot wait to see that sculpt. But for right now, look at this one, because this is just absolutely gorgeous. The colors are brilliant. The sculpt work is phenomenal. I just cannot say enough good things about this Vaporeon figure. I even love the way his little foot is dipping in the water like he's already touching down. This just looks fantastic. I just don't know what to tell you guys other than it looks fantastic. I don't have a vocabulary, and I'm a pretty educated guy. Whew. We're not even done talking about this figure, because check out the water. The water is semi-translucent. It looks good. This looks like real water. when you're looking at the ocean in some amazing photo. This just looks so good. I love it. Let's go ahead and look at it from a few different angles now. Guys, what's so impressive to me about this line and this particular figure is just the level of detail that they've been able to put into these small scale figures. Funko has done a fantastic job. Look at the stonework of the mountain. Look at the splashes of water. These are fantastic little details. And stuff like this is not something typical of Funko, so they are doing an incredible job with this line. And I don't know who is making these sculpts, but goodness gracious, give this guy a raise. Alright guys, it is comparison time. So what I went ahead and did is I grabbed the Eevee figure from the line and I placed it right next to the Vaporeon, and oh my goodness guys, look at them standing side by side. They look incredible, and I went ahead and put them in the order that you're supposed to do it in. If you don't believe me, go ahead and check this image out from PokemonCenter.com. Once they released Vaporeon, they went ahead and released this image which showcases where it's supposed to go within the larger diorama set. So it's an easy setup. There's nothing to interlock. You literally just place them side by side, and I'll show you what that looks like from a top angle in just a second. But for right now, look at how gorgeous these two figures are. They are already better than the entire A Day with Pikachu line. And what I really love about this is that Funko went all out. They're doing a diorama set. I cannot wait to have this set complete because it's going to be incredible. It really is. We all love Eevee and we all love the Eeveelutions, and Funko knows that, and they went big. Now they're doing something similar with the Marvel Avengers set. They're doing a set where you can get the original 6 Avengers and kind of recreate that original scene where they all assemble for the first time. And while I may think that's cool, for my dollar, this is even cooler. I am in love with this line. Alright guys, so here's that top angle that I promised you, and when you look at it from the top, you can kind of see that the way that the Eevee figure grooves and the way the Vaporeon figure grooves is that they just slide right into each other. There's nothing here that's interlocking, no pegs. You literally just place them side by side, and it's just really well done. They just kind of fit together so perfectly. I love that. This must have taken a great deal of work when you're sculpting. I cannot imagine what it's like to have to sculpt multiple figures and figure out a way to have them interlocking with completely different bases. Moving on with comparison time, we went ahead and grabbed the Funko Pop Eevees, the 10-inch and the 4-inch, and placed them right next to these guys, and take a look. Funko has just done so much excellent work with the Eevees in the Funko Pop line and this brand new An Afternoon with Eevee and Friends line. I'm starting to really become a giant fan of Eevee because of this. This is just excellent, truly excellent. I can't believe Funko is capable of this. I wish more of their figures carry this level of quality. Anyway guys, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so check it out. We went ahead and grabbed all the Pikachu figures that I have from A Day with Pikachu, and take a look. This Vaporeon is blowing all of these Pikachus out of the water. Truly, and pun intended by the way. This Vaporeon looks fantastic, and standing next to the Eevee already put together as part of their little diorama, just incredible. I love the A Day with Pikachu line, but I don't think they went far enough. I'm so much happier with the fact that they went with this diorama concept. It's just going to make for much better displayability, and I have to give Funko credit for that. Normally when I'm displaying my figures, I don't put that much thought into where they should go. The most that I usually put into it is which one came first and which one came last. But with this brand new diorama display, I am going to have an awesome, cool little display set when it's all said and done, and yeah, I just absolutely love that. Alright, so what I want to show you guys here is just how big this Vaporeon is. Now, with the Eevee figure, I complained a bunch that it was so small. This completely solves that complaint. It makes sense now that the Eevee was small because it's in scale to this Vaporeon and the other Eeveelutions that are going to be releasing. And that's awesome. But standing next to the first A Day with Pikachu figure, which is the biggest figure in that line, you see that the Vaporeon is equal height, and yeah, I love it. I love it. Look at it. This is the size that I wanted. I hope the other figures are just as big as this because this looks incredible. This is what I want from the line, and I am no longer disappointed with the size of the Eevee because it makes sense now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is score time, my favorite time. Why? Because I get to tell you whether or not something is actually worth your hard-earned money. So this is retailing for $14.99. You should be able to find this at your local GameStop or PokemonCenter.com. They are a shared release. And guys, it's time to go ahead and review this bad boy. Starting with the appearance. Oh my goodness, guys. I cannot say enough good things about the way this Vaporeon figure was sculpted. I have gushed over this figure this entire video, but Funko has done so much, from the translucent water to the just overall pose and sculpt of Vaporeon. The detail in the mountain sculpt, the grassy, little areas at the top of it, the waterfall, all of this looks amazing. This makes, I'm so serious when I say this, this makes this figure the best Pokemon figure I have ever owned. It truly is. I just cannot argue against it. And I have a crap ton of Pokemon toys, but this one is the bad mamma jamma of them all. I cannot wait to see what Funko does with the rest of this line. So for its appearance, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10. Moving on to its build quality, this is where Funko is really shining with this line and with the A Day with Pikachu line. This is high quality vinyl. Funko does not skimp on the vinyl when it comes to these two lines. They just completely knock it out of the park. These are high quality collectibles, and it's no wonder why they continue to sell out. It's because they're completely worth the money. In fact, I think Funko is actually undervaluing these figures. They could charge something like $25 for it and it would still be worth your money, because they've just done a fantastic job all around. Now, I'm glad that they're only retailing for $14.99, which is roughly the price of an amiibo, so that makes them completely worthwhile. Imagine if these were amiibo though. Oh my goodness, be game over. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 10 for its build quality. So I gave it a 10 for its appearance, a 10 for its build quality. This figure gets a perfect 10. It gets our official Nintendo Power Zone seal of quality. This is it, guys. This is the best in the bunch, and there are still 6 more figures to go in the Eevee line. God, I cannot wait to see what the rest of this line looks like. Oh my god. Anyway guys, it's really time for me to go ahead and get out of your hair, but before I let you go, I gotta hit you with these social media links. You can hit me up on Twitter at NyceOne983, and you can email me at NyceOne983@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Nintendo Power Zone. If you're a fan of the Nintendo Power Zone podcast, you can download new episodes on iTunes, Google Play Music, stream new episodes on Spotify and Stitcher Radio. But if you want to watch the live version of the show, you gotta catch us right here on YouTube, youtube.com/Nintendo Power Zone. That's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and remember to stay fresh. Deuces.